Now, let me tell you about Ionic Trace. So what's this all about? Well, basically, as you may be aware, a lot of the food we eat these days is pretty low in vitality. One of the biggest indicators of that is that it's low in minerals. Basically, up until a few hundred years ago, we would get most of the minerals that we need in the soil. Obviously, it would vary by region, and minerals are the most important building block of physical health. Sorry, with the exception of fresh air and water. So the third most important, but they're way more important than vitamins or calories or protein or all these other things that people talk about. So it's really important to get good quality minerals. So the soil up until recently has had a reasonable amount of all the trace minerals, just tiny amounts of these minerals that we only need a very small amount of. Recently, with agricultural farming going to the next level, we've learned that we only really need to feed the soil three things: NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, which means that all the other minerals that you need in order to be healthy, that you need to get from food, just aren't there anymore. So one of the ways that we can overcome this is to take a product called Ionic Trace, which provides a complete spectrum of all the trace minerals that you really need. Things that you wouldn't even think of, like germanium and rubidium, and even like metals like silver and gold and platinum. You're like, oh, but yeah, you actually need all those for your health as well as kind of, you know, your adornment. And this Ionic Trace formula just contains all of those in a natural kind of amounts that you would otherwise be getting from eating high quality foods from high quality soils. So it's just providing you with the base level that you need of all of those. So do we need to be concerned with all those little minerals, the kind of unimportant ones? Well, yeah, actually, because your body needs all of them to function optimally, all of them. So literally you can have everything that you need of, 71 of the 72 minerals in here, but you only need to be deficient in one, and that sets off a chain reaction where everything else doesn't work properly. So the way you can look at it is like the weak link in the chain. Whichever deficiency you have, whichever mineral you're the most deficient in, that's going to be the maximum capacity that your body's going to be able to operate at. So obviously the body's an amazingly adaptive organism, and it can cope with all kinds of things, and it can certainly cope with deficiencies for a while, but you're not going to be living optimally. As soon as you're deficient in anything, then your body is making do. It's surviving rather than thriving. So part of allowing your body to really thrive is to give it everything that it needs. And this formula is a great way of getting those little basic fundamental trace minerals in.